Dun, 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 dun. We still need some intro music, but this is it. This is it. 42. We jump from 21 to 2 times 41 is 42. So this is it. This is for those that are picking it up. It's day 1, aka day 22, the second cycle. And it's an unleashing cycle, a brand new opportunity for us to go in so deep so that what we can do in the world becomes so much more evident. And
yeah, like this is going to be 21 days to really unleash that inner self, that light that is waiting to be shared with the world. And we're excited to share this time with all of you.
Yeah, we, Totes and I really feel like in our collective, we've all got projects. We've all got these kind of someday, one day, maybe I'm going to get that done. And we're actually really holding a very distinct intention that someday, one day becomes this 21-day cycle for you. So I have goosies as I speak that. I think that it's the perfect day for us to actually be immersed in our centering thought, which of course will put it all into context.
New cycle, fresh intentions, fresh and clear intentions. And this time we're inviting all of you to make your intentions win-win-wins.
So what I love about that, those of you who already know Toto and I have such a giant stand in the world to create a simple methodology across creeds, cultures, religions. It won't matter. We literally have a checklist. What I'm doing, how I'm being, what I'm about to do. Is it a win for me? Is it a win for others? Is it supporting the world's wins as well? And now with us actually going into the intention this way, that means right from today, from day 1, from this day 22 experience, as I start this new cycle, I'm crystal clear. How am I winning? On that day 42, how am I able to say to myself, I did it. I've done it. I did the I win. I can fully see I mastered what I said I was going to master. How have others won? How am I supporting others to win? And for Totes and I, that very much actually looks like we've got our 42-day program complete. We've actually sold our TV show. There's very distinct things that we know we'll have created in this 21-day cycle. And it will be the win for others. And the world wins is a very deep and beautiful creation. And it's as important for us to be intentional about how we see our future world and what's happened in our world in this cycle as you go into it.
Yes. So with that said, we do have to jump into this one once again.
Yes,
before we transition into the fun part.
We won't spend long on the disclaimer because this is such a simple thing for anybody to please just pause and read it in your own time. And it's just our stand to make sure that everybody understands we are always just sharing from our own hearts and experience, and we don't try and claim to be these uber professionals or something. If you're questioning, please do that yourself with your general health practitioner in whichever way you need to. So feel free to go back to that and pause it in your own time. And I have such an exciting, fun activity. Do you guys, okay, well, thank you for showing your video because it means that you're willing to play. So we're going to need to hear each other as well, potentially. So you can unmute yourself in this thing. I just want to quickly check. Has everybody here played Simon Says? Do you remember Simon Says? Okay, so I can see some gestures, not so sure. So I'm going to quickly just give you the heads up on the Simon Says. I will jump to gallery view when I need to see your faces because it's a very important thing to be able to see you all. But basically what happens is I will say, do this, do that. Simon says, do this, do that. And they're all going to be gestures that are kind of in this shoulder to head space. Okay. If I say Simon says, you actually must not do it. Okay. And then I will switch it and we'll see what happens. Watch this. Okay. So do this. Okay. Do this. Do this. Simon says, do this. Okay, good. Now because I've put it in the mix, instantly the pattern is there. And this is what happens with our human structure as well. So now I'm making it Simon says. Everything is Simon says. And if I say without Simon, you mustn't do it. Okay? Right. I'm going to make sure I can see you. So here we go. Do this. See the thing, now you're not sure, right? Okay, good. Simon says is the times you must be doing it, and without Simon, you mustn't. Okay, so Simon says, do this. Simon says, do this. Simon says, do this. Simon says, do this. Do that. Ah, got Toto. Without Simon, you mustn't do it.
Oh.
One more time. Okay, now I'm advancing it. And this is all the practice of us being able to play, because the rules keep changing as we keep experiencing, life keeps changing. Okay, so now it's this. I'm going to say either do this or Simon says do this. But the moment I say do that, you mustn't do it. Okay, Simon says, do this. Do this. Do this. Simon says, do this. Do that. Oh, Toto, got him again. Anyway, nice game to play with your family. All right. So yeah, we're going to have our very first visualization of our new cycle. And now in a space where we're comfortable seated or lying down, either enjoying the visual stimulus or at this stage closing our eyes.
Allow yourself to go to that place within, that place where you connect to your highest self, and simply observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. Let go of all thoughts. And let your mind take you to a beautiful, calm meadow. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. And you find yourself with a package of seeds. Each of these seeds represent one of your intentions.
You take these seeds and one by one you place them into your mouth, programming them with your own unique DNA, considering the beauty of these intentions. You take them full of saliva from your mouth and you place them into the ground.
Each seed representing your health, an abundance of health, an abundance all around you, healed relationships, a thriving world, an unleashed self, fully self-expressed and free.
And one special seed you hold a little longer in your mouth. This is your someday, one day. This particular dream, this project that's been sitting on your heart, this way that you serve others. And you take this one and you hold it sacredly in your hands and you deeply consider the potential that it holds as you place it into the earth.
And now you go to get some water to water your seeds. There's a beautiful little stream and you fetch water with this beautiful wooden bucket. This stream represents infinite possibility. It's a stream, the flow of life, of all things. And you take that water and water your seeds.
And you know that this water represents the actions, the ways of being, the ways of doing that help nurture these seeds, these dreams, these intentions into being.
And now you leave the meadow and return to your inner space. You now know where it is that you planted your seeds. And you know where to go to nurture them and see them grow.
And you feel the spaces inside your body as you allowed yourself to be in that seeding experience. And you start to feel yourself come more into your present being. Feeling that breath moving in and out. Your senses more attuned to the outer world and inner world together.
Take another moment of rest. Fully relax your body, any muscle, your cheeks, your shoulders. And when you're ready, Gently open your eyes.
Mm.
And give yourself a little bit of a hug.
Oh, hugs are always welcomed. Oh. We're sending you hugs as well. Wherever you are, feel the hugs we're sending to.
So, yeah, this beautiful day 22, and aka the first day of our part 2 experience here. It is that space to plant those seeds, to put them into the ground and create this moment in time when those seeds have come to fruition. And looking at the seeds, the type of seeds we are planting, we're using the win-win-wins as a methodology. So like Nikki shared earlier already, what is it that I'm planting for myself? Like my example for that is, I'm going to be stronger. 21 days from now, I'm going to be stronger, physically stronger, stronger with my heart, stronger with my soul, and a more resilient Toto. And you can even have specific intentions. Like for myself, there's a certain number of push-ups I want to be able to do, for example, on the physical strength. And then the win for others. I personally have several wins for others that I'm holding at the same time. Like Nikki shared, there's this program as we are birthing this program. There's organizations that we're holding and other dreams that are coming to fruition. And maybe there's relationships. Maybe there's certain people out there that they could need a little bit of love, a little bit of a more thriving life, and maybe you hold a dream for them. Maybe you see them thriving in 21 days, and you don't need to know how that is going to happen. You're just holding the intentions for those others to have that thriving outcome.
Also, I would like to point out that, Totes and I are quite familiar with playing 21 days intention experiments. So don't feel like you have to have such an embellished, here's 5 of this and 7 of this, and even just having one. I am winning because I'm no longer binge eating and I'm eating more greens. That could be the entire I win for yourself. It can be as simple as one very clear intention, or it can be a kind of embodied, like Totes was saying, strength, embodying the body, mind, spirit, heart strength, and then with the others win, same kind of context. It can be a very specific, here's the project that I am seeing, that I'm birthing, and I'll have fundamentally clear in these 21 days. And or it could just be a relationship. Oh, okay, cool. I have a new level of workability with my relationship with ... And then the world wins is a very interesting one, because
depending on the moment you're watching this,
yes,
there may be something you're holding for the world as a greater intention. Maybe it is world peace. Maybe it is a healthy environment. Maybe there is something happening right now in the world where you intend a better outcome or a beautiful outcome, a closing of whatever is happening.
And ultimately, we will plant this seed with you, is that, come tomorrow, which is day 2, we will have more clarity on future memory. And so this is a very definitive process for us to actually get such clear intentions so that we can already start diving into holding that visualizing experience and creating consistently that full experience as if it's done, where all of those things are simultaneously in fruition.
And please feel free to go back to that future memory Thrive tool from the first 21 days, and you can already, if you feel ready for it, use it today and create that future memory with your intention in it as an outcome.
That's actually a wonderful thing when we're talking about going back. Even if you find that you've wanted to just jump into, you feel like you're at the unleashed phase in your life, and you've just jumped into this program right now on day 22 in the second cycle, that's perfect. And in that first cycle, you're going to find some very helpful tools to help you even with this day one. And one of them that's coming up for me as well is to go back potentially to your wellness wheel. There's a really lovely wellness wheel that can help to identify where particularly you might be pulling an intention for self or others, and or even the world in it. Like, I'm immediately seeing in that a number of people that I've been recently speaking to saying, like, financially, I need to come up with something miraculous. Well, great. That's a really good place for you to be putting energy into. And even if your intention is, by the end of the 21-day cycle, I've created for myself 20,000 Rand more, or, I don't know, like $350 in 21 days. Who knows what you can create? The beauty of it is that you can literally just dive in and make it as simple as possible for you, so that your visual experience, your virtual sense experience that you create with the future memory, it unfolds it for itself. It starts just with the intention. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is day 22. So we're leaving you with that. Use your journal today and write down those intentions.
Yeah, you can be specific. You can literally just write there, I win by others win by the world wins, and it looks like this.
Day 42. This is how my day 42 look like. This is my intentions for day 42.
Yeah, so that's already, like Totes is saying, it's already starting to access the future memory potential. We're literally giving ourselves that experiential thing of it is a future from now. And in this case, we're inviting everybody to play full out for 21 days. So if it's day 42, that your future memory, you're creating it so distinctly. How much? What have you done? Who have you been that you've got to this point? But we'll dive deeper into that tomorrow. It's just a really nice seed planting for it. And yeah, thank you guys for being that kind of human. A thriver does look at the win-win-wins.
Yeah. Lots of love to all of you, and we see you tomorrow for day 23.